Welcome back to another Spirit Island video. In this video, I got some Eyes Watch into Prussia 6. Now, this is a matchup I've done a couple times on the channel previously, and it's been a while since I've played it, so I figured might as well give the matchup a go. And we got board E. Luckily, I drafted the best Eyes board, and that is E. And the reason for that is because we have both those jungles that are adjacent to all of our land types. So very strong. Now against Prussia, jungle is actually a pretty rough early explore for us. And we got the worst explorer we can on this board, and that is the Jungle Mountain. And why is it the worst? That is because it is our 3 city lands. Now luckily Eyes is pretty well suited for this. Okay, so I always open up with Eyes, well, specifically in this matchup, I always open up with the G3. And the reason is I want to get another card draft, and it gives me an extra energy. And I'm looking for a defend to build my turn around. I'm going to grow into my E5 because I love playing Abductions turn 1, such that I can clear that land. And ideally, we're looking for a on element 0 moon plant cost card. And we got that with Lure of the Unknown. In fact, it has air. It's a tri-element card. I believe there's only either one or two of these cards. I can't remember, but we hit one of them. So that's really good. We also got our defend with Confounding Mists. This is an awesome draft. I love this. What do I want to do here? So I think my plan is next turn I want to be playing Boon of Watchful Guarding to defend 8 in my jungle here. And so I think next turn my hand will look like this, I believe. Or oh, unfortunately I won't have to defend 8. Right, that is the negative if I do this type of opening. I could instead do... I have two options. Maybe I do Guidance this turn so I can gather Dahan into my E7. I do these two turn 1. Turn 2, I do these 3. And then I just double defend here. Oh no, but then I can't... this is tough. What do I want to do? So I think actually Whispered Guidance goes here. I think I'm supposed to do these two cards this turn. I'll show you guys in a second what I mean. We have our Abductions, 1 Fear, killing the Explorer. And then we have our Innate, 1 Fear, gathering the Dahan. Gather this Dahan into here, onto E8. I'm doing this because I want to leave my Dahan in E5 in case the back-to-back comes up. And then I have Lure of the Unknown. I'm going to gather this town over here into E1. So I'm doing this specific play. Oh, actually, no. What am I doing? This is crazy talk. I just realized I could completely disrupt this land. So I'm actually going to gather this town here with Lure of the Unknown. And then Mystery Abductions, this land, killing the Explorer. Okay, so why did I do this? The first reason is I've now cut off my inland lands, so I don't have to worry about these lands exploring. And then it allows me to easily, well, stops the city build, and then it also lets me easily defend this, as well as possibly this. And that depends on what comes up next turn, because now if I play these 3 cards, I'll get a defend 4 and a defend 4, so 2 defend 4s, or I can play these 2 cards, I get a defend 4 and a defend 8. And that defend 8 could be used here, and that defend 4 can be used, or that defend 2 could be used there. So hopefully that made sense. If not, you guys will see it in a second. The last question that I need to figure out is, do I want to gather a Dahan here, or do I want to gather a second Dahan here? I think I want to gather it here. Once again, that innate has to target a land with invaders, so I'd be using this innate before I kill everything in the land. Okay, skip that event, and I think I'm okay with this. Well, I guess the other negative is if I don't gather the Dahan. So the only negative, yes, I think I'm supposed to do this instead. So gather like this, and the reason is next turn I think I want to gather here. That's me up. Yeah, I think we're okay with that. Oh, nope. Shuffle that around. Let's do our builds. And what is going to be the explorer? Probably mountain, right? Sands. With an escalation, we'll escalate into my E2, and actually I don't have to explore my E6. So yeah, that's really strong. Probably game winning. I know we did kind of accidentally, in quotes, accidentally cause a city build, which usually sucks, but we will be okay. So I could choose a G2 bottom bottom, and that would allow me to play all three cards, or I can choose G2 top top, getting that nice flow of energy. I'm gonna go G2 bottom bottom, playing these two cards, and we're gonna grow into this jungle here. And I'm gonna do something that's very risky, and that is well, first let's do it. So we have one fear, defend two, and then we're gonna use boon of watchful guarding, one energy, and 8. Oh, I did make a mistake, I think. Yeah, so I think, and I'm going to gather this Tahan in. I think. Yeah, so I did make a mistake with my gathering, and this is because it's been such a while since I've played. What I was supposed to do is gather that Tahan into E7, and then eventually gather into E5 with the gather. So yes, small mistake by me. Hopefully it doesn't matter for us, but we will find out. Um, This opens me up to cultural ASIM because now I only have a single Dahan on E5. Luckily, I did not get it. I got Thriving Trade, which is not really that painful. It adds that coastal city. I then add a disease there, and then I get to push this presence from land of Dahan. I'm going to push it here, killing the town. So it ends up being quite strong for us because now it stops the city build, which means I can easily defend it. So pretty good. Angry mobs. I'm going to get a fear. And we will replace this town with 2 explorers, and we will ravage. Wow, this is just complete decimating. And I mean, that's just Lure of the Unknown doing that Sands build. And the explorer is coasts. Oh, wetlands. And I dodged both. Or I did not dodge because I have to escalate first. Oh no, I did dodge because I can escalate into my E2. Even that fear card, getting rid of the town, allows me to now escalate with the wetlands. So that is nuts. Otherwise, I would have had to escalate to E3, and then I'd had to explore into E4. But now we just completely dodged that. Just, wow, just nuts. Okay, so we're going to use Whispered Guidance. We don't get a fear, but I'm going to use that to gather 2 Dahan into my E7s now that I can bring these guys into the fight. And I could G2 bottom bottom again and just play 1 card, defending 2 here, gathering a Dahan. I'm not going to. I think it's just best to reclaim here. Getting another minor, and I'll be able to play 3 cards this turn. Oh my goodness, what is with? It's like when I've been playing Eyes in multiplayer, I never seem to find the 0 cost moon plants, and I've hit 3 of them in the deck. Here's another one, and here's another one, and those are just so important to getting far ahead. I also hit Call to Ferocity and Enticing Splendor. Both of these cards are really strong as well. Um, yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna grab Shadows of the Burning Forest just because it generates more fear. Um, but yeah, this is something else. Very, very strong drafts this game. I think we go draft, draft, draft. We do these cards. We get that innate 1 fear, defend 4. And we're going to gather Dahan in. I'm choosing to gather the Dahan over here from E7 because I want, if I have to cultural ASIM, I'll just ASIM my E5 Dahan. I mean, we definitely won the game. It's just crazy. I'm just blown away by this. We're going to pay 1 energy with new species. 1 fear. We'll add that beast to a land with buildings. It's that be any land. And we then add a disease. And I lose a Dahan. Unfortunately, this is one of the weaknesses of playing Eyes. I gain an energy because I have 2 Dahan amongst my lands. I was saying one of the weaknesses to Eyes, and that is because whenever you lose Dahan from just random events like new diseases or foreign diseases, it just sucks because that's how you're killing invaders. Strife in a land, okay, does not matter. Sands Ravage. Wetlands build, and the Explorer is Jungle with an escalation, and we will explore. And this is what I was saying earlier, where I have to escalate, and then when I escalate, I'll actually end up getting an adjacency into E7. I guess we will escalate, explore like this. Oh wow, but I have all of these cards here. Well, just kidding, I'll escalate into here. I forgot I had cards in the slow. Okay, so Shadows the Burning Forest. That's why I played Shadows to play around the edge case here on E3. And Whispered Guidance. We'll do 1 fear. And we'll gather these Dahan into here. Just trying to get access to that land. So hopefully I can eventually kill it. We'll use Eerie Noises, 2 fear, pushing that Explorer into there. And I threw the Dahan into my disease land. Usually that's something you don't want to do, but I'm going to do it just because I just want Dahan there. I'm gonna G2. I'm gonna go top, and this is because I want to flex majors here. Almost always you want to be going to your 4 plays so that you can just spam the fear cards, but this is a situation where I'm not going to do that. And actually, I'm gonna leave. We'll leave 2 Dahan, and we'll gather stuff like this. And I'm purposely leaving Dahan here on E3 because I'll likely move a town there at some point this game, and that will allow me to easily trade with the Ravage. Ooh, maybe I go bottom track. Actually, just kidding. I'm gonna go bottom track. I'm going bottom track. I know I get less energy, but I want the extra fear. This will now give me a fear card with abductions, plus my mischief and sabotage. So 4 fear. I kill that explorer. I have lure. I have boon of watchful guarding. Both of those cards do nothing. We have fortification, beast attack, and we add a Dahan. Nice. I get to add the Dahan back to E2. Your card, remove a town. Isolate. Okay. And 1 fear. Wetland Ravage, jungle build. Explore is jungle wetlands. Explore here, and that is it. Okay. Let's reclaim. And I'm going to get a major here. The main reason is I just want to start looking for a way to win the game. And I think we did find that with Draw Towards a Consuming Void. Now the question is can I ever play this card? Probably not. So I think this is weird. I probably don't have a way to actually kill anything. I guess we get rid of Eerie Noises here. Oh wait, can I threshold? I might be able to threshold Pyro here. Wow, that's insane, because Lure of the Unknown also thresholds Pyro. So yeah, it's definitely Pyro, because I can do Pyro, plus Lure, plus Boon of Watchful Guarding, plus Shadows, and that's a thresholded Pyro. It is, because Watchful Guarding has that Earth. Yeah, that is how we're going to win the game. And I can actually almost get this on Reclaim, but Pyro, we will destroy the Explorers, and we will also kill all the Explorers. We then get to kill, well, we do 6 damage. That kills both cities. Adds wilds. We then have Lure of the Unknown, which we will... Oh. And I'm 1 energy off. I was about to say, because what I could have done is lured the town into here and then defended this, but it is what it is. We use the innate. 1, 2, 3. And I have Lure of the Unknown, but I don't really have any good targets. I can't pull this town into the mountain. And I'm 1 energy off from playing Abductions, killing this Explorer, and gathering the town out. Oh, I was supposed to fortify. I would have just fortified Sands last turn, because I had no invaders there, or wetland. Or, no, it had to be Sands. Okay, Beer cards. Oh, Beast Push. There we go. So we get saved by this, so Beast Push into here. And I'm just going to bypass my fear cards. And okay, so Jungle Ravage. I also had to gather a Dahan, so I gathered Dahan. I get defend 9. All right, so very solid game with Eyes. I mean, this is a good Eyes matchup. I think I've stated that in my previous videos. Yeah, I mean, good matchup, good board. Even with the absolute worst Explorer, Mountain Jungle, Eyes can come out on top. If you guys like this video, like, subscribe for more content. I'll see you guys in the next video.